this you remind me that this transformation for transformation of data. Hello ma'am, listen here please. When you will run some statistical procedures like regression analysis or discriminant analysis or ANOVA or t-test, which we are going to learn in the second half, then there is a very important, sir, may I have your attention please? Then it is very much required that certain assumptions of that statistical procedures are fulfilled. And invariably, one of among many assumptions is that your data should be approximately normally distributed, and which is going to be a huge challenge for researchers. Many researchers present their paper in a very fancy manner, and the moment this question is asked, whether your data is approximately normally distributed or not, they cannot face that. At least 50% cannot, right? So it's a very big a gray area among researchers where they fail to defend themselves. Now, because if that assumption is not met, whatever analysis or whatever output or whatever conclusions you are explaining to the audience, some learned professor will simply discard and say whatever you are saying is shit, it's a garbage, useless, throw it into the dustbin, please don't speak anything, because you have applied procedures but they are not fulfilling the assumptions. We will discuss this in some session. And data, if it is not normal, it's a big challenge for you. Now you have spent, also you are doing PhD, you have spent say somewhere around 1.5 years or 2 years for collecting the data only, and now you are revealing that data is not normally, approximately normally distributed, and you want to build many models or do lot much analysis, which is now demanding that data should be normal, and which is not normal, what you will do? Then you need to transform your raw data and then make the histogram is one way, which way you can crudely judge whether your data is approximately normally distributed or not. And then after transformation, if data is now looking like approximately normally distributed, then only you can proceed for further analysis. How you will do transformation? Here, whatever you have learned so far, by looking at these commands, you will be able to do this, where we are taking square root of this ratio, this variable. So there is a variable whose distribution is like this, and approximately normal distribution is bell-shaped curve, and we can very easily see that the whole data is concentrated towards left-hand side, very much skewed. And any new beginner, naive researcher will say this data is not normal. And if this data is not normal, you are stuck up. So you need to do something. What we have done? We have taken the square root of all the observations. Again, you cannot do manually.
So even if we are doing a research paper and we have collected data, for anything we need to check whether it is normally distributed?
Exactly correct, ma'am. It depends upon some statistical procedures which you are going to adopt.
What if it is skewed data? What if it is no skewed data?
The same thing we are discussing. Here the data is skewed. So what we have done? We have taken the square root of that, this variable. How we have done? We have done like this. So at your home you can practice this command and you can find out square root of this particular variable, which is debt to income. And see, after making the square root, see that histogram is like this. Can you see that there is a change? Say yes or no.
Yes.
And now I have put both the diagrams in the same slide. So left side is raw, right hand side is transformed. Can you see that now it is visibly clear that transformed data is more better and more near to normal distribution?
It is necessary for all statistical procedures for data to be?
There are Good question. There are some procedures where normalcy is not required, and there are many where it is required.
But it is going to be manipulation of the data.
It is called transformation of the data.
It's not manipulation.
Manipulation is for politicians. We are statisticians, analysts, so we will transform the data, right? You can use any word, but the meaning is same. We are doing something with the data.
So which are these techniques? How do we know?
Post lunch, ma'am. So please proceed for lunch. Huh?
All the delegates and the dignitaries, the lunch is arranged in the ground floor towards my right, and it is for 45 minutes, and we'll be back by 45 minutes for the next session. Thank you.